Let's get building.
Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz. I'm your host, Johnny. Let's get building indeed. We've got a busy 2 hours ahead of us. We're going to be building one of these. Obviously, this one's already built, but just got these two in today. So that's what we're going to be doing because Winter Trolley is coming up. And yeah, so that needs to happen because we did a couple weeks ago, we did Santa Vader and altered the UCS land speeder as the sleigh. And I've already seen somebody on not Rebrickable, but on one of the things where they show people in their creations where he had 9 of them and a custom designed gingerbread snow speeder. Obviously I'm not going to do that, but yes, kitty, I hear you. My cat is being annoying, but that's what she does. Anyway, so we're going to get started. So get the timer going. Ready, 3, 2, 1, boom. We're going to see how long it takes to do 2 of these AT-ATs at the same time. So the nice thing is we only need 1 set of instructions for it, but we got to get all the bags out. So, and of course it wants to be difficult. There we go. See, how many bags are there? There's almost 700 pieces. Oh, there's one of our things that holds on to the Christmas lights. Bag 1, 5. Another Christmas light thing. Looks like there's 5 total. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little booklet. All right. So we'll organize these a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Those ones there. Put the booklet down here so it's out of the way. And then we're going to open this one as well. It doesn't matter which one goes where really, because we're going to be, again, doing them at the same time. So just don't want to lose those. Each one has 2, so that's 5. That's 1, 3, and Paisley's causing trouble. And 4. And I don't think this has any stickers, so no. Look out, Paisley. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as you can see, I don't have much room, so this is going to be fun and interesting. So you already have the number 1 by your name, so you're good. Make all the comments you want. So 1 is over here. Now, of course, bag number 1 is going to have the Gingerbread Vader in it. I already see his little torso over here. Hey, Vab, how you doing tonight? There's the torso for Gingerbread Vader. All right, 3 bags each. Now, bag 1 seems to be the largest. The rest of them are kind of smaller, so this is probably going to be the body first, based on the pieces, it looks like. Too bad we took the trash out already. See? It's going to make a mess. All right. We got Vader cape. You did it! You're number 1. Good job. You and Vab can fight all night. Okay, so this is kind of funny. Vader doesn't really have a head, like a face. It's just a gingerbread head. Kind of interesting. As long as that's not something else, but I think that's it. So. Oh no! No, that would be awful. That would be like the worst thing because you would think that would be really hard to get out. All right. Hopefully brick separators we don't need. There's one in each. Take them out. All right. So we got one Vader. We got two. Let's make our gingerbread Vaders. Have you recovered? Number 2. That's because you're chatting more, and so she's lost it already. So her fault, her loss. You know. These capes are cool. It's like frosting on that side, and then. Do you have your pizza? Very first question, always. Always the first question. So. You need it back. Well, like I said, you guys are going to be fighting them. All right, so this is Vader, the bottom of Vader's mask. Then the head goes on top. And the finishing touch. Here we go. Gingerbread Vader number 1. Looks pretty cool. All right, let's get the other cape out. I do like the way these look with like the little frosting on the edges. I like how he says, "I will not answer much," as he doesn't answer. All right, here's our little jaw. It's weird how they made the helmets for Vader like a two-piece thing. I don't know if they necessarily needed to do that, but that's what they did. So, and then the head goes there. What? Gotta make sure it's on there right. Two gingerbread Vaders, and of course, gingerbread Vader is going to need a lightsaber. Not a candy cane lightsaber, but he does get a cookie. It looks like. So gingerbread Vader, and he gets a cookie. I think it's a cookie. It looks like a cookie in the instructions. It's like a little, there it is, little gingerbread cookie. So even Vader can be festive. There we go. Ah! Poor Vader, falling over. There we go. Oh, I got bonus silver, and they actually made the lightsabers silver, which they used to do back in the day, and then the chrome stuff, I guess, was falling off or whatever, so they stopped doing it. But these ones are real chrome, and I got a couple extras too, which is awesome. So there we go. Santa Vader with his, or Santa Vader, Gingerbread Vader with his cookie. All right. Hey, you are. How you doing tonight? Oh, I love it when people don't like for something like that, like they're not professional and like not following directions and like so they go into a pit. That really stinks. All right, so we're gonna do these at the same time. So I need to slide stuff over so I can put both of these down. So yeah. So it's good you were able to get her out relatively quickly. Oh, and I just learned something. So the blue, anything that's a blue pin actually has additional friction on it so it doesn't spin very well. Like you can still spin it, but it's very tight. If it's a gray one or a tan one, it spins freely. I did not know that. I just found that out. So I was like, why are there different colors? Why are there black ones, like black full pins, and then like this? So this is a black pin. And you can't really see it, but there are additional little gripping points to those, which again I did not know. So, and the we had so I had for dinner already. I had a quesadilla, very delicious. We made them ourselves. They were HelloFresh things, but we made them ourselves, and there is in the sauce, there is hot sauce, of course, a little bit, and so my nose is running a little bit. So yeah. I'm gonna do 8 of these. So that's what I had for dinner, a quesadilla, and I have a tasty hot beverage, which is peppermint hot chocolate, very delicious. What did you have for dinner, you are? And Ringumk, I know what you had because you had the same thing I did. Though you probably had a different tasty hot beverage. So the weekend was a whirlwind of activity. It was a lot of fun. I had my Death Star. Well, I did have the Death Star, but I had my Hoth all set up and everything, and then I was never at it. at it because I was too busy doing the Death Star stuff. So that's how long things took, and that went really well. It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of participation. I think Vab, you steak and corn, nice. Now corn on the cob or just regular corn? Hot chocolate on top with peppermint cold foam. See, why do you have to be fancy? Lemmy brick, yeah, lemur bricks. Yeah, I just got it, and I got it from one of my LUG members who accidentally got 2 extra somehow. Like his wife bought him one, and he got an extra one, and then he sold them to me. But I paid more than 60 for each one, so niblets. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a really neat set. I already have one done. It's not mine. One of our LUG members. So I've had donations from other LUG members so that we can make this, because I'm not buying 9 of them. So we can make this thing a reality. So we can make this sleigh and everything like that as much as possible. Ooh, it's a brown one. What can brown do for you? Little Christmassy. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and get this brown one because I went the opposite side. Da-da-da. Bought the Marvel logo and build. Oh, nice! So what do you think of it? Like obviously you wanted it. So like, I don't know how big of a Marvel. There it is. Little ball was hiding. I don't know how big of a Marvel fan you are or whatever, but what do you think of it overall? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, again, obviously you wanted it, so. Okay, and this over here. Now home, we're having tacos. Oh, you're not having pizza. That's amazing. I don't know if the Marvel one has figs or not. I cannot remember. All right, putting on the, I guess these are the thighs. Tacos are good. Good to see you, Lemur Bricks. Been a little bit. Pizza Sunday after the show. Yeah, we got home. When did we get home? Around 9-ish, something like that. Got all the stuff in and then went to bed. Pretty much. It was a long Sunday. All right, got to do this twice. No, because it's a little bit different. Okay, these are bigger. Only seen 3. Oh, really? Wait. You've only seen 3 MCU movies and you got the sign. That's pretty interesting. So, like, you've never seen, like, Endgame or the original Avengers or, like, Captain America or anything like that? Yeah, we were the last to leave, yeah. I'm impressed in a sense because, like it's been, like, 20 years. You know, those things have been out for a while. So I'm impressed you haven't seen, you know, them, so to speak. I would say the first half up to Endgame, I would say that part of the MCU is the best, the most amazing, so well done for most of it. Even the introduction of some characters that aren't as popular or common, like Thor, and so like his origin story was great. So I recommend you watch from the beginning. Watch Iron Man, the very first one, because Iron Man is fantastic. It opens everything up. Robert Downey Jr. is fantastic. Like he is Tony Stark. So. Oh, I mean, yeah, I get that. I bought and I didn't have it with me, unfortunately, but I bought the Star Wars logo because it was pretty neat, and it is neat, and then I altered it a bit to make it a little bit more fun. So I have characters on it and stuff, but I can't remember where I put it, so I could not find it to take it to Tubbs, unfortunately, so... It's nice I'm doing these at the same time because the parts are interchangeable. Alright, so... Okay, same thing over here. Oh, does it have figures? I wasn't sure. I didn't know. Nice thing too is once I do one side, the other side is exactly the same. So it's a little bit easier to do. Need a drink? My tasty hot beverage. Hi everyone that's tuned in. Really appreciate you being here. We are working on count them, two of the Gingerbread AT-ATs at the same time. Because why not? I like to do stuff like that. One of the, whenever we were finishing up the Death Star, oh, he's got a little, this is cool. So he has a little globe thing that, I don't know whether it's his oh, I wonder if it is. I wonder if it's a tiny version of the Death Star that gets to sit here. Like his little play set Death Star for Vader. I think that's funny. Because it does this has a little interior. Oh, look. I have an extra gingerbread cookie. Yeah, that's the front. So anyway, I think it was Nancy commented on the fact that like when I was finishing up the Death Star on oh, that's cool. That's a good, so that's like the original 5 for the Avengers movie. So that's a good set of figs. I like that. That's it, and there, nothing wrong with that. Totally get that. That's okay. Younger is not a bad thing. You'll get there when you get there, but I recommend definitely start with Iron Man and work your way through them because it is a great ride, I think. What the MCU used to be. It is no longer, but what it used to be was pretty good. Anyway, we were finishing up the Death Star, the last few pieces, and I think it was Nancy had commented. She was like watching me build, and she's like, "Holy cow!" She's like, "How fast do you build?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I can do this." And like I was still talking, you know, during it, finishing things up, and she's like, "But you like aren't concentrating." I'm like, "It's just how I build, you know. I can talk and find the pieces I need and stuff, and no problem." So just how it is. Johnny just lucky, I guess, as far as that goes. Oops, I need that. he is a little bit flimsy right now. Aww. Vader gets a present, too. I wonder if it's from the Emperor. Oh, it's the white flower. See? Vader gets a little present right there. Whenever you get a chance, yeah, definitely, you know, check out Iron Man and work your way up. Well, that's kind of what she said. She was like, holy cow. Like, how fast do you build? Okay, that red does not look very red, but it's the only colors that are this. So I'm guessing it's red. And, nope, we get another. Vader gets another present. Wow. Somebody loves him. Look at that. And she did say it that way, too. She was like, holy cow. Or, oh my gosh, something like that. I don't know. All right, so like with a lot of interiors, you close it up. Like, you don't get to see it. Like, you put stuff over it. So. Oh, Johnny Just Lucky, I guess. Yeah, that's... anyone know what that's from? It's not Johnny, though. It's George. George Just Lucky, I guess. Anyone know what that's from? By the way, he is returning as an actor. It's been a while, but he is returning, which is pretty cool. I forget what it is he's in, but he is making a comeback, which is cool. It's been gone for too long. All right. Oh, I gotta flip it around. Okay. I was like, what's going on here? All right. So these two. Try to I'm grabbing from the same side because like it's like, oh, I see them, and so I gotta watch that I don't do that too much, otherwise I'll get confused. And these AT-ATs are much smaller than the ones I'm used to building, so yeah, come on. Oh, it is on the 2. Okay. Just barely. Man, that just barely fits. It does fit. I didn't think it would go in those, but it does. All right. Cool. So. All right. Sideways. Oh, and we get a little put a little fire in front of the Death Star. This is kind of interesting. It's like precursor to the thing blowing up, you know? Like here, let's put a little Yuletide fire in front of the Death Star. Anyone know if there's a lug or something on the Gulf? Oh, I'm sure there is. Absolutely there is. And if, well, where on the Gulf Coast are you? Like, are you Texas? I can't remember. Are you like Texas, or are you more like toward like Louisiana, Alabama, those kind of things? I guarantee you, if you look it up, Mississippi, okay. I guarantee you, if you look up Mississippi LUG on Google, you'll find the lugs that are in Mississippi. I'm sure there is. I mean, there's multiple lugs in every state, pretty much. So I would look it up. I don't specifically know, but I know there's definitely some. Little hearth, I guess, in front of the fire. That is funny how there's a Death Star back here. 2 more arches. What are we at? 825. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and he gets, this is so cool. He gets a little carpet, little rug in front of the fire. And then I guess this is probably going to be like a chair or something, not sure. Marvel movie. I heard the most amazing cover between 2/4 about why things happened or led up to the snap. Interesting. Amazing, huh? Let's hear it. What is amazing? Oh, it's a little table. He gets a little saucer and cup for his cocoa. Because Vader likes cocoa. This is canon now because I said it. There we go. All right. Oh, and a logo. Oh, that's cool. See, we have a train group in ours as well. That's really cool. They get really into their trains, that's for sure. That's cool. You were just impressed. So what was their explanation about why the snap happened? Because, I mean, we know kind of why it happened, because Thanos was crazy and thought, well, half the people in the universe needed to expire in order for resources to be available for everybody else. So he felt that was his right to do because his planet went into civil war over it. So, oh, you didn't. That's interesting that you didn't understand. Oh, that's cool. So it's interesting. Yeah, I know you have. It's interesting you say that, though, Lemur Bricks, because the reason why I'm building this is because we are doing setup for our trolley museum this weekend. We do a fall and winter trolley, and this is obviously winter coming up, so we got to set up for that. And so I'm doing. Sometimes I take Hoth and I have it there. That was last year. This year is just going to be these being there. Nothing so elaborate, but that's because this past weekend was so busy. They were fourth graders. Hey, what are you trying to say? Fourth graders can have some amazing stuff. That's like I saw a video on Instagram that someone was. They said that their kid was talking. Their two kids were talking to each other, and they're not, that old. Like one was like preteen and one was like early teen. And they were talking about the fact that, like, hey, we need oxygen to live, but what if oxygen is toxic to us and it slowly kills us over, a period of 100 years, give or take? And then the guy was like, why are they coming up with something like that? But it's, hey, it could be true. You never know. All right, looks like we got some stockings as well to go over the fire. This one we want to go a little higher with it. There we go. And of course, switching sides. Didn't understand the concepts. Yeah, your tower definitely held this weekend. That was what mattered. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. So I don't know if you knew this or not from stuff that I was posting earlier in the last couple weeks, Lemur, but we built the Death Star. It will be, whenever I get it back together, will be sitting over here on my one shelf, all over here, where I have all my Vader stuff. But in transport back home, it broke. So it is. Well, I haven't had time to do anything with it, but it didn't break like completely. It just, the Death Star is funny because it is not well built. Like the base is very sturdy. The base is very sturdy, and then the rest of it just is really bad. You just layer it, and that was one of the ways that we were able to have so many people build it, is because it was very modular in construction. The problem is that makes it very weak. And it fell apart because we had to lay it down, and it just, the head fell off, so, or the front fell off. So 2016 version of the Death Star. Okay, so that's the second place that one, right? The second round one, right? I think that's the second one. The first one was like 2008, because I got the very first Death Star, which was like 2003 or something like that. Which sits up behind me. Not Not here, because you see there's Queen Amidala and stuff, but it's up the other way. So goes on the Emperor's throne. He will go there, of course, and then I'll make the Emperor have like lightning and be like, zzz, you know, ready to zap it, you know, because goat steaks. Definitely not going to be moved once it finds. No, it's not. And that's the thing. That thing is not designed to be moved ever. Like to move it, you would have to put it in a thing, like some kind of thing. I don't know what kind of thing it would be, but you would have to. I'm looking to see if I'm missing. It looks like I've put everything, but I have randomly one of these, and that's not a normal piece to have. But everything looks the way it should. That fills in there. That fills in there. Wait a minute. What happened here? Oh no. Boo-boo. Gotta start over. Something happened. Yep. Oh. Aha! It was the wrong one. Oops. Black one goes there. Went too fast. Crisis averted. Now we gotta put this back on in our presents. Oh, it definitely will need its own custom box in order to take it anywhere, because it is a nice enough display piece. It really is. But beyond that, beyond that, it is not. Oh, we gotta put a chair in too, because you got to sit in front of the fire. Look at all these extra pieces. Woohoo. All right. I think that's it. Bag one is done. Look at all these extra pieces. Wow. You have 2 extra lightsaber blades. And you always get the bottom chin of Vader. You never get an extra top, which is kind of funny. But, all right. So, extra pieces go over there. We're going to have Santa Vaders. Got to keep them upright. Do a cookie. All right, there we go. That's it so far. This is why we build one at a time. Nah, I'm not your typical person. So, all right, bag number 2. I never do things easy, you know that. I mean, I made motorized doors for Hoth, so. Building closets for X-Wings, Y-Wings, B-Wings, they have to be micro scale. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Ooh, lots of Christmassy colors. All right. These out a little bit more so I can see a little bit better what pieces are where. There we go. Right. So I will say this: they made this look very, because again, I have one that is from. I actually have 3 that other LUG members have let me borrow for this thing, and they definitely made it very, very colorful and interesting. Excuse me. So, next week is... Why did we do that first? Oh well. Next week is Thanksgiving, of course. And that means that the Enterprise is coming out. Is anybody interested in getting said Enterprise? I'm torn. I'm kind of interested simply because it's the first one. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I am not a fan of it. But the GWP looks really good, so. Vabbies. Yeah, like I said, I'm torn. I may get it just because it's the first. It's got, you know, obviously the figures in it. And the shuttlecraft. I mean, the GWP actually looks better than the Enterprise does. The saucer section of the Enterprise looks like poo, I think. And the bottom section looks alright. The thing I think that is against Lego is they show in all their promotional stuff that the engines, and everyone should know by now that Lego doesn't do this, but the engines light up. And obviously they don't, they won't, that sort of thing, unless you go like a Light My Bricks thing. Yeah, I think that was a bad idea for them to do, because then I know it's special effects, blah 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 blah. I think if they did have it lit up, it would look fantastic. To have like the center thing and then the engine, the cells, that would be cool. That would make it a definite for me, but it's not the way it is. So yeah. Like I said, the GWP looks the best. It looks so amazing. It's blocky like the shuttles are supposed to be. And I always thought that was funny about the Next Generation, where they have like their main ship just looks so futuristic, and like their shuttlecraft just looks like, just looks boring and bulky. It looks like a original series shuttlecraft. Which, if that's what they're going for, you know, that's fine. But like, it kind of doesn't fit. So that's just me. So Enterprise is coming out. I've seen several videos of leaks of a so January 1st, really cool looking set is coming out. I think my wife will really want it. It's not a botanical, but it is a art piece. Yeah, it is a little steep for what it is. For 3,000 pieces, $400 is steep. And again, there's licensing involved with that, sure, but it's even more than, you know, most Star Wars stuff. It's pretty nuts. But anyway, they are coming out with I don't know, they keep doing this with Japan. They keep doing the cherry blossom stuff. But it looks really cool. Like, it's got like a little waterfall coming out of the bottom of the frame. It's got Mount Fuji in the background. It looks fantastic. So that might be a go-to. Again, that's January 1st. GT40 car is coming out January 1st also, which was not expected. Looks kind of neat. So, yeah, there's some cool stuff. They have a botanical coming out that is a neat cactus thing, too. That, I don't know, I like the cactus. I mean, the botanicals are overall pretty awesome. But, I don't know, something about the cactus I really like. So, it's prickly like me. Ooh, we're doing the head now. Cool, cool, cool. I was trying to figure out what we were doing, but sense because we're going to put candy cane lasers on this guy. Whoops. Gotta be red first. So the further it goes in there. Pew pew. He is doing the pew pew. There we go. Pew 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 pew. So we did finish the Death Star in just over 13 hours. And when I say just, like I could have gotten to my thing quicker to turn it off, but it was 13 hours and 7 seconds, which is hilarious that we were like that close to getting under 13. But that was so much fun. Definitely a unique experience. I've never done a group build like that, so it was fun to like organize and figure out. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep. Looking for a little 2x1 tile. It's kind of a tan color, and I'm not seeing it. I see it over here. Still not seeing it over here. Did it go somewhere it shouldn't? Ah, Vader's down. Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind something. Little frosting on the side there. That's the same side. I need the other side. There we go. Let me flip it around, do the same thing. Only opposite. So the Death Star build was a lot of fun. I forget how many. We had at least 40 people that were helping to build. Some people built 2 bags just because we needed to keep things moving, which totally fine. You know, we needed to keep the flow happening, otherwise we weren't going to get it done. And apparently the other lug, there was another lug, Toro lug, something like that, that was doing the same thing that same weekend. And apparently they didn't make it. So, go us, woo! We did the thing. And we did it well. Yeah, the $400 price tag is definitely steep. Again, for what you're getting to. 3,000 pieces. I mean, like, if it was $350, that's a little bit easier to swallow, but gosh. Bag 67, that's right. Oh, gosh, that was all weekend was 6-7. And the guy that caused it, he got to do bag 6-7, so that's good. Those girls, so we had a couple of our members, their kids were running around helping out with some stuff, like we had a fire walk thing essentially, where, you know, you would walk on Lego brick, see if you could do the whole thing. And it wasn't very long, but they were kind of in charge of that. But they were running around like all the kids are like 6, 7, you know, that's that thing. So the funny thing was, even when we started building the Death Star, I was doing most of the first 14 bags to do the base, while everyone else was starting on other things. And we had our 2 Lego Masters starting off, and they were doing bags 6 and 7, and I didn't even think about it whenever it first came up. And then it was like, I happened to look, and I'm like, ugh. It's like, I can't get away from it. It's going to keep happening. But oh well, it was fun. It's part of the fun weekend. If you were right after Kristen, then yes, you would have done 76. I can't remember. No. I know I did 76. I was waiting for those ones because they were part of the build itself. So I can't remember which one you did. No. Yours would have been so the shuttle was 81, 80, 79, 78. So you did 78 because I was doing 76 and 77. Which I should have started them earlier. I could have, because some of the stuff was panels that I could just have be done. But I did not. I lagged too long because I was waiting for the other stuff to be done. So we would have done it ahead of the time if I had done that like I should have. But oh well. Yeah, you did 78. Yeah, definitely. And why I mean, I've looked at that for multiple days. The different thingies for the Death Star instructions. So I remember all that stuff. It's nuts. Because trying to make sure that we had everything ordered correctly. And, you know, people were going to be able to, like, we were going to have the time to do it all and everything. It just, yeah. Snap, snap. Grin, grin, wink, wink, say no more. All right. Flip it around. Candy cane gun. I don't know. Would candy cane gun shoot anything that's like useful, or to just like make people happy? I don't know. Don't know. But it looks really cool. Alright, gotta flip it around and do the other side. I think we'll be pretty close to done with this bag then too, so. Nice thing is, because we're doing the same thing, only opposite, it's really easy to know what's coming next. Yeah. Yeah, Tim's a great guy. Very, very personable, very awesome dude. And I've talked with him a little bit before in the past. If you heard our conversation, like my wife and I had with him, he didn't remember me at all. Remembered her, but didn't remember me at all. Which, you know, hey, so be it, I guess. But it was kind of funny. He's like, well, you need, you know, he's like stories or like events or something. He's like, that's how I remember you. So he should remember me now, I would think. But That was kind of funny. Oops. Wrong way. Get off of there. That way. Watching him haggle pricing and stuff with Chris was hilarious. Something like I'd never really... I was curious to see how he was going to do it, because he's obviously a reseller, so I wanted to see his technique and how he thought, you know, since he is that, like what he was going to offer for stuff. Pretty educational. All right, the head is almost done, and the rest is really just going to be legs. Well, I guess we do have some covering, like some outside stuff here, but that's not... That paneling stuff is not going to be anything major. His little announcement, too, of like, hey, guess which one I'm building? It was like... it was just funny. Just everything about that whole stuff was funny. All right, so we put this in here. And that goes there. Okay. Different. Everyone's having an awesome evening, and so far the week is good, aside from people running or going down into holes that they shouldn't be. Let that be a lesson to you. Do not go down holes you should not be, ever. Lesson. See, that's what you get when you're here. Oh, and I got an extra candy cane. Oh, nope, I didn't put it on. Dang it. I wanted an extra candy cane. You learn life lesson stuff here, you know? So. Okay. Heads are on. Looking really cool. Little pew-pewing. All right, bags number 3. So let's get this stuff out of the way. Looks like we are doing legs. I think these are just one bag each. I don't think there's any interior bags. I could be wrong, but I think there's only one. Yep, only one. Yeah, exactly. Oops. Let's move these guys back a little bit. Poor Vader. Keeps falling over. It was funny doing that Death Star build, though, because, like, the way it had to be done, like, modularly, like, we got a few of the modules done, like the trash compactor and some other stuff, but we had to wait for the base to be done. And again, that thing was like, oh, I gotta do 4 of these at the same time. Okay, oh gosh. So that's 8. 8, 8, 8. All right, so let's move these guys out of the way. So they're all, because all the legs are the same essentially. So the feet might be aimed a little bit different, but the legs are all the same. So we will do these, all 8 of them at the same time. All right, so I need 6 of these per. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 1. 3. This is the exciting part of building Lego, you know. Sometimes there's tediousness to it, but at least this is not the Eiffel Tower, because the Eiffel Tower, we were talking that the Eiffel Tower was a very, very tedious build because it's Technic, lots of, and it's not very well structured either, because it's all the pins, or all the things that you do, like connecting all the different pieces for like the scaffolding and stuff, they're just not very good structure. So it's very loose. So even though you're making a lot of them, excuse me. So like it's kind of funny. The things that are like the most tedious are not the most structured. So. All right, those ones are done. I have a feeling once I get this done, the rest is going to go pretty quick because it's all the same. So. It shows up very nicely on my camera, though. It looks like you can see the colors nicely. And I did adjust them a tiny bit, but the color you see on the screen is the color that these things are. They are this weird, well, a gingerbread brown. I forget what kind of brown this is, but it's not a light brown. It's definitely not brittle brown or dark brown or reddish brown. Not sure what kind of brown these are, though. Lemur, I don't know if you're still around, but if you are, hopefully you're able to search. Like I said, it should be pretty easy, but you're able to find what you are looking for. And like you said, you're already part of a train one, which is cool. So you already have a leg up in a sense. This is all this step is. Put one of these on. Is that dark nougat? Okay. All right. Yeah, see, we're going to go through these pieces really quick. Because there's not much structure to these. It's just a bunch of coverings, essentially. We will have to flip it over and do a bunch, but that's all right. Keep it all together. But What a weird name though, or a weird name. Nougat. Weird word, nougat. I like nougat, but it's a weird word. All right, all these need to be flipped over. Let me do a bunch of these. Oh, they are a dark orange. Okay, that's interesting. So I wonder what the difference is. I wonder what nougat then looks like. What does dark nougat look like? Is there a dark nougat? I know there's a nougat, or a light nougat, I think. Back scratch, or back crack, sorry. Interesting, they definitely don't look orange at all. Like even like a this, well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I can't think of what a dark orange is. I know what burnt orange looks like. All right, 8 legs. Oh, now I gotta do the same thing, only lower down. Just continue moving. Oops. I was planning too for like while we were doing the whole Death Star build and everything. Whoops, that one goes on the wrong side. Did it the wrong way. I was planning or going. I was thinking of doing doing a giveaway. Just no time whatsoever. Way too much stuff going on. So would have been hard to try to keep track of and blah blah blah. So not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Giveaways coming soon. Nope, don't do that again. All right, and we're done there. So we flip them all back over. All right, and then we do some more icing down the middle. And we get to decorate, and then we're gonna flip them onto their back and put their legs up. Their legs are gonna be up in the air. All right, so we need green and a purple and red, white, red. Purple, green, red, white, red. Purple, green, red, white, red. I didn't even really pay attention on the ones that I have to see what all kind of like features and stuff they have. So it's kind of cool to do this now and fully see. Whoops. And it has. Some of them got over into the extra pieces. Yoga poses. Yeah, they are. They're doing like, it's not downward dog. I forget what the one is when you're on your back and your legs are just up in the air, your legs and arms. So that's what we're going to start off with. Whoops. Other way, other way, other way. Yeehaw, yeehaw. They do look really cool, though. I think having 5 or 9 of these pulling Santa Vader in a snowspeeder is going to look really cool. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. Is that the turtle? Okay, I wouldn't know. So you do yoga? Is that what you're saying? Fab does yoga? You should do a channel. That's your channel. That's what your channel should be. Fab does yoga. Yeah. Okay. First 4 are done. Extra piece. And these ones get to be finished. We will be done with bag number 3. Like I said, there's not much. I mean, like, we've done most of the structure. Now there's just a little bit of paneling on the side and the top and the feet. So I don't think we got much more to do, really. And it is just after 9, so awesome. Oh, you don't know? Okay, so we're going to put them here. And snap on. Okay, and one more. Oh, he's so tired. So that's what he's doing. He's resting with his legs up in the air. My dog used to lay like that. Like, he would sleep and have his on his back like that and have his legs up. Right like that. I know it looks like they're dead, but you know. All right, bags number 4. Not many pieces in this one because, again, 4 feet, so. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, there have been several AT-ATs. In fact, they're coming out with another one because the AT-AT is just a very popular vehicle because it is so epic. The UCS version, the feet actually float. There is, between the foot and like the ankle thing, there's just one thing that it sits in. And that's it. All the weight sits on there. It's not connected by anything else. It's kind of interesting how they made that work. Really, really unique unique way to do that. But it is how the actual, you know, I say actual, it's from a movie obviously, but like the actual AT-AT. Oh look, cake toppers. Let's get these out of there. They'll just be in the way. Lots of little bows and things like that. So. All right. Oh, and I need more to drink. All right. So these are 4 times. So 2, 3, 4. Slide these over a little bit. 1, 2. They're just pieces. You don't need to see them. All right, these are all the same way. go. Wow, almost lost that one. I see all these headlights, which means we're going to be doing, with all these pieces, they're going to be going around the feet. Whoops. Go up. Go up one. All right. While I'm at it, I'm going to just add it. I'm going to finish the bottom part up here for each one as I do this. Just easier to focus on one for a little bit. Oop, get on there. It's almost like little, it looks like little Hershey's chocolate bars. I mean, chocolate does go on like gingerbread houses, doesn't it? Like, don't they use that for like shingles or whatever? All right, I need to find one more chocolate bar. Oh, there it is. It's hiding underneath a dark orange piece. There we go. Chocolate goes on gingerbread houses, right? Pretty sure. Like any candy. Pretty much any candy can go on a gingerbread house. Like gumdrops and Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids and Lemon Heads. I don't know what everything would be necessarily, but I mean, Lemon Head could be a light. Like I was saying, chocolate bars could be like little snack size chocolate bars could be like shingles. Swedish Fish could, I don't know, some kind of decoration. Pineapple, oh, yeah, no. Pineapple is not candy. Oh, you're saying that Lemonhead could be like a pineapple or something. Yeah. I was gonna say pineapple wouldn't go on it. It's like pineapple doesn't go on pizza. Not at all. All right, 1, 2. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, like, that's like any fruit can be a candy as far as that goes. Like, if you do that to them, sure. I wouldn't typically think of something like that going on. I mean, like, are you thinking like pineapple chunks or, you know, because like pineapple's not small. But like I'm thinking a pineapple ring. I'm like, that'd be a little bit interesting. I'm talking more like your traditional candies. Like lollipop. Stay here. Like, you know, like lollipops, like the tiny lollipops that like have the really, just like the little loop as far as like a handle goes. Stuff like that. Like gumdrops I've always associated with being on a gingerbread house. Slivers of a... Oh, okay. All right. But then you also have... so right? Yes. And you also can put on. I don't think Laffy Taffy is one of the things that would go onto a gingerbread house. I can't recall ever seeing like Laffy Taffy on, but like smaller candies go on for like the decorations and different things that make. I mean, like you see on this, like the different, you know, colorings and stuff. So, not the Muffin Man. No, he might live in the gingerbread house. Muffin Man? Well, he's related to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man! Not my... see, and this proves it. Not my gumdrop buttons. Alright, that was so tedious. I have to say, the original Shrek was so good. Like just the way they introduced everybody and the things that happened, and you know, John Lithgow was amazing as the king. I guess he was a king, or was he? He wasn't a prince, right? Or was he a prince and he had to get married to be king? I can't remember. From Drury Lane. Well, he's related to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. You make it. Make sure I do this right. Just like all the jokes, like, was so good, and I think it's hilarious too that like they were almost ready to release Shrek, and then Mike Myers was like, "No, we need to redub Shrek's voice. It has to be Scottish." Like, just out of no, like they were done with it, and like he was like, "No, we need to do this." Right? It was the right call, but it was just funny that like they were done. He's like, no, this must be done. All right, let's finish these off. As far as that goes. Then we'll put our icing on top. The piece de resistance. In a second, so. Just dropped it. Kind of don't understand why we're putting these on, like all these pieces, because they're going to be covered. I mean, you might see it a little bit, but they're going to be covered by the icing. So I guess you still, even in Lego gingerbread, you need your support. It's nice they made them all the same. Otherwise, that would end up being a really big book. All right, and now we get our tasty icing going on the top. I guess it does come through because it makes it look more like it's covering something and dripping down. All right, so, ooh, I didn't realize that. They actually have holes in there. Which way is which? I want to get this right. I've spun them around, so I'm going to make sure they're all correct. 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, so they're all facing the right way, the way they need to. So we need a red bow and a pink bow. You are not a bow. And I get some extra bows, all right. So, red bow here. Pink over here. Pink and red. I didn't know they had holes in these things, little tiny holes. In your hole. Pink and red, pink and red, pink and pink, red and red. Almost done with bags 4, and then we will continue and finish with bags 5, and we will be done for the night. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So next week, since everything will be done for Winter Trolley, we will continue and finish what was started a couple weeks ago, which is the Ferrari. Which has been a pretty cool Technic set. And we'll finish it off and put these on. I like how the instructions are mocking me. It's like, haha, you got to do this 4 times. It's like, I did it 8 times. Look at that. It's amazing. 2 extra bows on this side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip it over correctly. 2 more red, 2 more green. Got some extra of these little dots, so that's always fun. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Got the last couple of pieces for bag 4, well, double bag 4. And then we'll put the feet on, and then we will finish up the rest of these guys. And then we will have 5 so far for Winter Trolley. They look tasty. They look like little cakes. So they do go to the side. So the bows will face out. again, like I was saying, these black the black pins have extra little oh no the weight is distributed differently. The black pins have just a little bit extra friction. There we go. Right side. So it makes it so they don't just fall down and wobble or whatever. So I didn't realize that. So it's good to know for future projects. Like if I want something to be able to rotate and slide freely versus not. I kind of wondered that, but I never looked into it. But now I know. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. All right, almost done. They're still a little naked. So the fun part is going to be this, finishing up, and then we get to put on the lights, which we're actually going to use to chain themselves to each other. Whenever we're all finished. So let's move them back a bit. Ooh. There's all the lighting in there and the different things, different coverings. All the glowy, translucent pieces. Transparent, translucent. Does it matter what you say? Is it translucent or transparent? Or doesn't it matter? I don't know. Something that was interesting about the Death Star build too was the bags were weird. The big bags were plastic. The smaller bags were paper. Most of them. Not all of them. Most of them. It was just odd that Lego was doing it that way. So I know. I thought it was odd. Nope. Need that. No, you go with this one. Didn't say to do this 2 times, did it? No. Okay, just making sure. Still could, but if it does now, then that's just Lego being jerks. Because if they do it at the beginning, that's the way it should be done. So. If they don't do it at all and they do it at the end, then it's like, ugh, you stink. So we are almost done here. All right, 2 red on each, and then pink, green, green, pink. Transparent. That's all the light through, so you can see translated. Ah, okay. I did not know that. Are you just smart, or did you look it up? So these are definitely translucent. The clear ones are transparent. Ah, we get a little wreath on the inside. Oh, I took one from this. I took both from this side, so one has to go back over there. Ooh, all right. So this is how we get it so it opens. So, and we got these goofy thingies. It sticks up here. It goes up there. Okay, just like that. All right. And down it goes. All right. Do the same thing opposite side, and then we're going to have to do pretty much the exact same thing with the other side, because, well, can't do this only to one side. That would just be wrong. Oops, the other way. All right, what are we looking for? Oh, we got more hinges. We have to cover everything up. So, very simple. This is actually really, really simple, and I'm sure the other AT-ATs that get built. I've only built one other. Well, no, I've built two other AT-ATs that are like playset size. One was the motorized AT-AT, which does not have all these coverings. It has barely any. All right, and we flip it back over, put the little hook on. That'll be used later. And now this goes here. I'm going to leave it up for right now because we're going to have to put little panels on the side. I don't think we're going to do those yet. Nope. On the other side. Pretty much a repeat, slightly different. Add it. Get the add it. Always sounds like at. And whoops, over here. Finish that off. There we go. You stay up there. Getting there. Getting there. We'll definitely finish by 10. He is looking tasty, though. I have to say, he is the most delicious AT-AT I've ever laid eyes upon. That's saying something. Because, like, the two AT-ATs that are the UCS ones are extremely epic. They're not tasty, though. He's definitely looked tasty. The mock stop. Hello, the mock stop. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. I think you're new to the channel. You're at long. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, you have a very long name. 372 subs. That's awesome. I'll sub for you as well once I finish. Can't do it right now. I'm a little busy, so. Well, no. Well, yes, you do have 371, but once I sub to you, you'll have 372. What kind of stuff do you do? Are you Lego person that builds? Like, what is your thing? Lego mocks and stop. Oh, that's cool. All right. Definitely will have to sub. Stop motion short. All right. Have to take a look. I just don't have the time to do stop motion. Stop motion's neat, but I just don't have the time for it. But I do mocks. We were just showing at the Ultimate Brick Show this past weekend, and there's actually video of it, of us building the Death Star, but also on my Instagram, which is the same as this, is my Hoth mock, which is quite large. So by the end of the year, oh, that's gonna be quite the challenge. But I'll be able to give you one more. So, how long have you been doing stop motion? $140 in 1 month. That's great. Fantastic. I've been plodding along. I'm not, you know, super like needy for subs, so to speak. Like, I'm not looking to make money. I'm just, you know, having fun. So, stop motion for like here. That's awesome. Very cool. YouTube is hard for newbies to get into. I mean, like, it's been that way for me too, even though I've been doing this for almost 4 years now. But yeah, it's hard to get started and garner people. So, but that's awesome that you've done what you have. So, oh, I forgot that. Did not look. I didn't put the red on the wreaths that are in there. So I need to do that. Oops. My bad. On replay. Now that's cheating a little bit. Come on. I don't know about that. See, I don't do that. Yeah, it looks like they're ready to fly. I mean, I guess. I mean, you do you. I don't, you know, I definitely don't condone it, but hey, whatever works for you, right? I could open a ton of windows. See, that's the thing. It's just like, eh. But usually they can tell. Like, I'm sure they go by unique views more than anything, and so like they can usually tell that, like, oh, hey, you know, same IP address, that sort of thing. So, but I don't know. I get it. I get it. Just don't yell at me if they come after you. And we need to put this on there. I won't tell them, don't worry, but you never know. So, well, no, because it's so the watch hours are just that. It's how many hours have gone, but the views, if they're coming from the same IP address, it's not going to give you more. So that's probably what it is. All right, let's do this. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, we got both doors on. They're up and flying. Okay, so we get 4 of these. It's kind of weird pushing down on this because, I mean, the legs want to move. They're straight, so that's good. They can't move really, but it is kind of funny. So, how old am I? How do I look? Nah, I won't do that to you. I'm 47. I'm old. But it's alright. It's fun. Alright, let's... What do I need? 1 pink, 2 green, and a red. Yeah, see, your parents are old. Don't tell them I said that, though. Alright, so now we got this and this. It's funny how Lego changes the color of things. Like, it doesn't look... When they started printing this, it doesn't look the same dark orange color that the rest has looked. So it's kind of funny how the printing changes just within the same instruction sheet. Maybe the printer gets tired. I appreciate it. No, it's fine. We are just having fun here. Okay. More icing. Yeah, they're not huge AT-ATs. They are definitely not huge, but that's okay. They don't need to be. There will be a lot of them, and they will be. What was it? There was some cartoon back in the day that had like Santa's sleigh and all the reindeer. Well, I mean, the song says 8 tiny reindeer. But even then, like I remember some cartoon where it had them be like the reindeer were really, really tiny. Pulling his sleigh. But that's why he needs 8 of them, you know? So. Oh, geez. You are definitely young, but it's good that you're starting out and getting what getting started and, getting to where, you're starting to get followers and things are going decently well. That's awesome. Good start. Good starting point. All right, we're going to be doing this a lot. Keep it up. I mean, like, and that's the thing. That's the most important thing with YouTube is you just got to keep doing it. Just keep at it, and you'll be as successful as you want to be. I mean, that idea of increasing the views by having your aunt just keep playing it on repeat is a good idea. Oh, I have a question. Are they shorts or are they long form? Past your bedtime. Oh, that's so mean. True, but mean. Well, they are coming out with a... she does your lives? Oh, okay, gotcha. They are coming out with another AT-AT. And it is... I had it right. What the heck? Oh, it goes up that way. Okay. But that's coming out this year. For some reason, I don't think they sunsetted the current one, so just the UCS ones. So don't know. So yeah. All right. So wait. Oh, whoops, I skipped a step completely. How rude. Oh, we're getting down to the wire a bit. The hardest part is going to be stringing these lights. So I'm tired too. And I know you are tired. Everybody's tired. It was a long weekend. Fun weekend, but it was a long weekend. Oh, okay, so they want to do We want to do these already. Interesting. All right, so red on the end. Keep it straight. So they're doing the lights for the sides already, which is cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it's funny that was the last 5 minutes that happened, so. Kept you awake, right? Okay, red. Blue. And they won't be perfect, but that's okay. That makes it kind of unique, so. You want them somewhat straight. Yeah, I don't know if you or heard what happened the last 5 minutes. Well, yeah, whenever something like that happens, yeah. Well, Vab can tell you. Interesting. Like, we didn't hear, like, the actual, like, we just heard the basics, so. Well, this isn't bad. Eight each. And green. Translucent green. And as soon as he said that, I was like, so he works at like Valvoline, so the pit where the guy hangs out and does the actual, you know, draining the oil and stuff, or like, you know, checks everything underneath and stuff. Oops. That's what that is. That's a oops. Oops. All right, there we go. So we're gonna put this on for right now, but then I'm gonna use these to extend. Yeah, that's not how it goes. Like, they show it going on there, but then, like, you have to turn the lights. So, you know what? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll have to fix the lights later, but I'm gonna adjust these anyway, so. Well, yeah. Tunnel under a car. And red goes in the middle. Interesting. Ah! W string? You need to move. It does grip tightly, at least. There we go. All right, now do the complete opposite side. So let's turn them around so they're facing the right way. Exact same thing, other side, repeat. Oh, they are out of stock. One of our LUG members actually had gotten extra accidentally. So he actually got them to me. Well, he got them to my wife. My wife met him because he doesn't work too far from where she works, and I'm way far away. So they met up, and I was able to get these today. So I paid a little bit more than they actually cost, but you know, so be it. So nope, I didn't pre-order. I should have, but I didn't think it would be an issue. But man, these things are just difficult to find. But yes, they are difficult to get, that's for sure. But doing two at the same time is actually pretty advantageous. We're at 953. And little spike. And little spike. And that goes in the back. Oh, did I not? Ugh. I didn't put the little hookies. Can't connect them if they don't have the hooky cookie. Yeah, come on, get on there. Oof. What about a Wookie? Wookie cookie. Nope, no starting over. Never, never, ever. Wookie Cookie, which is actually a book. It's a cookbook. Wookie Cookie, another galaxy or galactic delights or something like that. Which is better than the Lego Chewbacca, which we don't talk about. Kind of like how it ended with the Death Star. It came right down to the end of the wire. So, Gingerbread Stormtrooper. Wow, there is a Gingerbread Vader. And he's pretty cool. And he's got a gingerbread cookie. So, that's awesome. Oh, to go with Darth? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I think at that point, though, it gets to be too much. Like one is good. And then you start over-saturating the theme, so to speak, and yeah. Ah, why did you come off? That's rude. Okay, and same thing. We're gonna do this side, which will be exactly the same. You go that way. Yeah, too bent. It's not gonna stay. Oh well. Red's on the outside. Gingerbread Rocket. Is that like Team Rocket? From Pokemon. Opposite direction. We got blue. Next. because these ones are more bent. I have to keep moving them. And they keep falling over. That's all right. Doesn't matter. Got 3 minutes. What? I am a perfectionist with spacing. I have a lot of spare pieces on these, but hey, that's all right. Ooh, actually, you know what? These are supposed to be on here. Forgot about that. You go there. Here. Still gonna have a lot of these left. By the way, you saw something really cool today I never expected to see. Center 5 40-ounce sprinkle ice cream. Oh my gosh. Icing. Yeah. Something really interesting today I had never expected to see in my life. Chess boxing. Look it up. Chess boxing. It is a real sport. And it's been around for a while, actually, which is funny. Hey, have a good one. Yes, go to bed. And it is 10 o'clock. We have finished the AT-ATs. This actually needs to go through this way. No. No. Whenever I'm all done, I will sub, don't worry, but appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. And that's it. We are done. 158.22 for both AT-ATs. I don't know if it's female, but I saw the male, and it was hilarious and cool and different. So, it was great. Lots of translucent and little pieces. Nice. All right, so we got our 2 AT-ATs here. Got our Gingerbread Vaders. So what we're gonna do is, since I have 5 of these now, 2 from other lug, or 3 from other lug members. We have our big Vader that's gonna be the driver. So what we're gonna do is, how we have the lights like this, we're actually gonna take one of these off. And rotate it. And have it go to the next one in line, like this. So they will be linked up and, you know, doing their thing. So that's how we're gonna do it. And if I have enough of these, we'll have them go in between, because we'll have one that goes to the one that's in the middle. That'll be Rudolph, you know. So we're gonna have at least 5 right now. So 5 gingerbread AT-ATs together. Now, I've seen someone that's done 9 of them, but he has a snow speeder at the back that he's turned into a gingerbread snow speeder, and he's got like a Santa Vader, but it's a little one, so yeah. No, it's perfectly fine. I was impressed. So they start off, I'll explain it real quick. They start off doing 3 minutes of chess. And however far they get, I mean, and so you can lose either way. You can lose either in the chess match or in the boxing if you get knocked out or TKO or whatever. And so they do 3 minutes of chess. They get a minute to switch out into doing their boxing gloves and everything. And then they have a 3 minute round. And then it goes back to chess for 3 minutes. And then a 3 minute round. It's hilarious. Yeah, it was males. I don't know if they did a female version, but they're still doing it. So, but yeah, they look really cool. So, no, yes, chess. That doesn't make any. Never mind. No. I can't even with you sometimes, Vad. I tell you. All right, so yeah, turned out pretty good. The yeah, I wouldn't give you guys that sort of thing. So, but anyway, they turned out pretty good. There is an interior, as you saw. It's pretty cool because like it's got like a little cup and saucer. Got a seat in front of the fireplace with the Death Star that is roasting apparently in the fire. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Presents back here. Yeah, so little wreaths everywhere, and so yeah, it's got a little interior. Yeah, so looks pretty cool. So. So yeah, next week since we'll be done with winter stuff. I mean, we'll go back to winter stuff at some point, I'm sure. But this is done, and it's 3 brothers or friends or whatever we'll go with together. And if we get more, then great. Then we'll do a longer train, so to speak. But I'm going to take some of the Hoth base plates and put them on it, and have them. Using some of the clear pieces, have them kind of like going up, like they're going up into the air. Yeah, and then we'll have Santa Vader in the land speeder, he's actually sitting over here. See Santa Vader sitting there, right by Pac-Man. And over here is where the Death Star is going to go, right there. So, right in front of the "Who's Your Daddy" sign. So. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So next week, tune in for the Ferrari. If you're interested, we'll finish that up. But until then, keep on building and blessing, and we'll see you next time. May the brick be with you. I'm going to play the little intro that I did that I'm really proud of, the Vader Let's Get Building thing, and then, yeah, we'll be done. So until next time, keep on building.
Let's get building.